Hello and welcome back to another tough rugby podcast. However, today we're not doing a rugby podcast. We're just going to do more of a sport podcast. And it's a real shame we're not all together because of a certain virus that's going around. But luckily, due to technology, we can all be together today, boys, can't we? How are you, Zach?
That is very sure.
Just the usual. It's here, Zach and Harvey. And we're going to fight for this together, aren't we, boys? So, how are you getting on in isolation?
Struggling, it's interesting being back home with family and stuff, but you gotta make do at the end of the day, so it is what it is.
I'm only just starting my isolation period because I was a key worker, but I have been recently laid off, so I'm now joining the isolation gang, and I'll give you an update in a week, let you know how I feel.
You know, it's a tough time for us all, so that's why we're trying to bring a bit of positivity, bit of life, bit of good sport to it. But in terms of the own sport, are you struggling, boys? No Premier League, no Six Nations, no Champions Cup, no. I seen a funny tweet. It was like, just give me Bosnia against Yugoslavia in the under-20 Euros group stage game, and I'll take it.
So true, actually. My brother said that recently. He was like, this will make Burnley v Villa just be an absolute cup final.
I'm just dying for some competitiveness. I don't care what sport it is. I don't care what the ball looks like.
I need sport in my life.
I just need two teams going at it and just something fun happening.
Yes, amen. I know. But at the end of the day, perspective, I suppose, with everything going on. But even I was round seeing my granddad before lockdown, and he's the same. He's just like, I just need sport. He just misses the football. You miss it.
It is, though, a lot of people's main entertainment and stuff in life, and I know they're trying to shut everything down, but people need entertainment to be mentally secure and mentally stable, and I don't think we can do with this for 6 months anyway. Especially,
I think you just
sport athletes need paid.
Wider perspective, haven't you? You've got to just look at it as we've had these kind of sacrificial eras in our history before, and this is probably just one of them again where we have to just take the hit, survive these next few months, because for the greater good and for the future, that's what's most important.
Yeah, Harvey's right. You just gotta keep perspective and just kind of do your best to help.
At least we're not fighting a war. At least we're still in peacetime. Let's think about that and stuff like that. Yeah.
To be
we're
fair,
fighting a virus. We're not fighting another nation, we're all together in that perspective.
To be fair, just imagine August with a pint in a beer garden singing, "We conquered all of Europe. We're never gonna stop," and then the big Premier League bus just coming past.
I'm looking forward to it. Just think, live podcast from that is what I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, for sure.
But anyway, on the theme of coronavirus and no sport, we decided to do a general sport podcast. So we're gonna have a good. We're not overly debaters. We're all quite level-headed, but I'm interested for this one because we could get quite heated on certain people we're biased on, stuff like that, e.g. George Best. But we're going to have a debate on the best European athletes of all time. I've got my pucker pad here, I'll be noting down everyone, and we're going to try and make a top 10. And then obviously we'll leave a few for the, what's the word for people who don't make it but they deserve an honourable mention, that's what I'm trying to say. So we've got a load of sports. Remember all the sports: football, cricket, tennis. Throw a name at me and let's get started anyway. Let's get a few names down on the paper.
I'll go with a nice and easy one for you. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yeah,
he has to be in that top 10, no doubt about it.
Yeah, the boy. Like him or loathe him, he is an incredible footballer, incredible professional. Just all-time great. Just justified his 80 million price tag, lived up to the pressure. Just
I think one of the best things about Ronaldo is the way I justify if someone's one of the greatest sportsmen of all time. You have to hit a couple of criteria. You have to pretty much won everything you possibly can, i.e. obviously apart from World Cup, and you have to be able to be recognisable to anyone, even someone who's not interested in that sport. You have to be an icon as much as a success in that game, if you know what I mean. So you look at everything he's done in the game. He's literally achieved everything and more, apart from the World Cup, like I mentioned before. And then you look at him from an icon perspective. He's basically a brand. Like, and if you don't know Cristiano Ronaldo, unless you're about 6 months old, who are you? Because everyone else knows him. Like, everyone else knows him. So,
Just relating to Ronaldo there, I think maybe we should get a wee criteria going so we can actually put people in. So, are we going off achievements?
that's got to be one, yeah.
Achievements, in terms of how long they were at the top for. Length of time, length of dominance, should I say.
Yeah.
Are we saying they have to have had a career or most of the career?
Yeah, they have to have fulfilled.
they have to have had a career. Like, you know, if you're going to be one of the greatest sportsmen in Europe, or sportwoman, you know.
Like you could argue from a British perspective, someone like Jessica Ennis was one of the biggest for women's sport. But then, what do you say? Obviously, because as soon as she won her first set of golds, she then went and got pregnant and hasn't really competed to a top level since. So, what do you say on someone like that? Do you still regard them from a? I know that's mainly a British perspective, but do you regard them as a great, or do you regard them as just like a really good?
Yeah, that's a good point. Because like,
sportswoman?
when you bring in like kind of the women's side into it, obviously I'm not
Yeah,
really
that's a
saying
good
it's
point,
not
Zach.
recognized,
Are we bringing women in? Because
I think you have to, yeah.
yeah, I'll take like someone like Serena Williams competes with a lot of men in terms of achievement, in terms of length of dominance, in terms of career. So I'd say yeah, if a woman's in here, it's women's in here.
I think it's obviously harder for them to get in because you know their sports don't necessarily get as much coverage and awareness as male sport. But I think if you can push your way through, then you wholeheartedly deserve to be in the top 10 in that perspective.
Yeah, I think you just got to take each
Yeah.
one case.
I think just the final thing, sorry, Zach, is are we going to include like things like controversial things outside the pitch? Does that count in terms of if you know?
Like in terms of them being a role model, for example.
Yeah, in terms of like Luis Suarez probably isn't as. Luis Suarez isn't probably renowned as he should be because of his off the field demeanours. Do we include that like role model and stuff like that?
He's not European, so we can't.
But I mean, people that have had controversies in the past probably don't get the credit they deserve or the publicity.
Like an Eric Cantona or something like that.
Like an Eric, yeah, those type of people.
I know what you mean.
Or like Lewis Hamilton, because maybe he's seen of not great off the pitch.
I think Lewis Hamilton's slightly different in the sense that he did it a lot more when he was young. He's a lot more of a role model nowadays. I think the fame got to his head a little bit when he was younger, and when he got his first initial successes. But I don't think you could disregard him at all anymore because I think he has truly taken that sport by the scruff of its neck. And nowadays he's a lot more well behaved than he used to be anyway.
Yeah. Anyway,
True.
Ronaldo, Messi, get those two boys in.
Messi can't be. He's not European.
Sorry. Sorry. Should we start in footballers? Maybe jot a few footballers down that deserve to be in the bracket. I'm saying Zinedine Zidane.
Yeah.
He's saying Johan Cruyff.
Hello.
It's a tough one, isn't it, when you regard it across all sports? I think you've got to pick people that were like when you're talking greatest of all time across multiple sports. You've got to talk about the players that instantly come to your mind when you think of that sport. And for me, Johan Cruyff was an incredible player, but he doesn't instantly come to mind when I think about football.
Cruyff turn.
Yeah,
Cruyff turn.
True.
I know what you mean, Cruyff turn, but like that's Lallana's thing now. That's not even Cruyff's. Like, it doesn't even count.
Anyway, so Zidane's in, Cruyff not. That's fair enough. We'll do footballers anyway. Jot a few footballers down. George Best has to be in there.
No. What, you talking about off the field stuff?
That's all, well, yeah, that's fair enough.
Yeah.
But his off-field stuff was all after his career, so
Doesn't matter.
during his career he was never regarded negatively.
Did he not do a bit of gambling, or am I mistaken that?
Anyway, he's in.
Not much debate there from a Northern Irishman then, yeah?
We give us one person.
You don't tell me you don't have anyone that's justified apart from maybe Rory McIlroy. He's the only one I could justify.
Nah, you can't go Rory. Like,
Not yet. He's
Dan Clark, absolutely.
boy Beckham.
In terms of icon, yeah. In terms of achievements, maybe not.
Do you want to add in an icon? Because you said they have to be a name. You said everyone needs to know that name.
Yeah, it's fair enough.
Yeah. This is just the original. This is just the original shortlist. Like, they're not in the top 10.
Yeah, okay, stick them in the shortlist. Go with it.
Who else was iconic? Like Bobby Moore won the World Cup for England, something like that, or
Yeah, you can't deny that. Oh, super.
Kenny Dalglish.
King Kenny.
You gotta throw him in. Like,
I can see this taking the full hour up already.
Right, how about we say like an allotted, like don't do too many footballers. Think about, I don't know, maybe like 10 footballers, and then for the short list, but not for the 10, and then move on to another sport, because we could probably name about 50 footballers that we'd easily stick in there.
I'd say though, realistically, Ronaldo, Best, and Zidane. Kenny could be in there.
You don't put Best in that bracket.
What? I didn't
what
say
about,
Messi.
like, there's other classics as well, though, like, I think of World Cups.
Big moments like Miroslav Klose.
That's literally the name.
But he was just.
That's literally the name I was thinking of. Like,
What about your Xavis, your Iniestas? Are they on there?
yeah, Iniesta, big game moment, 2010 World Cup.
Is Iniesta any bigger than Zinedine Zidane? I think it's just more because he's current rather than anything. No, not current, but like Iniesta's just finished, so he's not been put on that.
I think Zidane holds a little bit more weight because he's also had a really successful managerial career.
Yeah.
So that helps him a lot.
Yeah, true. It's kind of like, you know,
He obviously
brilliant.
has that iconic Champions League final goal that everyone thinks about. But he's also, his managerial career kind of keep the legacy going, if you know what I mean?
It's true. True. What about Stevie G? Stevie
G's got to be up there.
I'm gonna say straight away say no. He didn't achieve enough individually. Didn't win enough awards.
Yeah,
Didn't win enough trophies. Simple as that.
I'll be realistic, you didn't. I think you have to throw in a Spanish player, because Spain won the 2008 Euros, the 2010 World Cup, and then the 2012 Euros.
That's why I'm thinking one of the staples, someone like Puyol or Casillas. Or
Puyol.
No, I'd say Iniesta and Xavi was more central than.
And then you gotta think
David Villa.
those guys were critical to Guardiola's like success in the Champions League and all that stuff. Like, you gotta go for one of them at least.
I would say like someone even like David Villa, if they didn't have as many injury troubles as he did. Like, if he probably played that little bit more. Like, his talent wise was definitely up there.
For me, I would like to put down Puyol because he's a leader. Doesn't always get the recognition he deserves. Well, that or Casillas though as well.
He was a nitty gritty player, Puyol, wasn't he? But he never put a foot wrong for that Spain side.
What that Spanish team achieved won't be done again, maybe in our lifetime. So it's fair enough for one of the.
Yeah. For sure.
I would even go both Casillas and Puyol.
What about I was thinking.
Casillas as well, because he recovered from a heart attack, or whatever it was.
I just think Casillas burned out a bit too early, but I guess he was still old. He was a keeper, like.
Right, you see, like he burnt, like if you call Bernie out at 36 old, then yeah, fair enough. But no, I think he had a very accomplished career.
Yeah,
but then you got to think like I would put someone like Buffon in that bracket if he won Champions League.
That's the thing.
But
Just never got it.
Never quite grasped it.
I think.
Are there any other Italian boys? Italy have had some world class players over the years.
No,
Pirlo won World Cup, Champions Leagues.
Who, sorry?
Pirlo?
Not Pirlo, Paolo Maldini.
Nah.
Yeah, Paolo.
He's a great, like.
He's not a tennis pro. The boy doesn't stop.
Is he? That's good.
Historic Champions League final of all time. Unfortunately, on the wrong side.
Yeah, on the wrong side.
Shevchenko?
Like, that boy played from like 92 to like 2008. It's insane.
Not to mention his dad played and his son now plays.
Yeah. Like, the boy's a machine. And he's part of that like incredible AC Milan team.
Yeah.
That should have stuffed us in the final as well.
That team should have dominated for years and years and years.
Jimmy Traore at left back, like. But
Jimmy.
Sissoko in the middle. He came out this week basically saying that like Mane's going to go to Real Madrid. What an absolute joke. Right, fair enough.
He's clearly bored.
Maybe Sissoko, like. Anyway, right, it's completely off topic. Yeah, I think we've got enough footballers there.
Yeah, just feel free. Last time to throw people in. Realistically, I don't know if anyone's going to get in apart from Ronnie.
Yeah, I think like.
I think Ronnie and I would say Iniesta.
Or like Franz Beckenbauer, maybe.
Yeah, there's the old boys, the 60s.
What about Thierry Henry?
Nah.
Thierry Henry is up there for Iniesta and Xavi in terms of achievement.
He did win Champions League and he did win World Cup, like.
And he won Euros.
And he was part of the Invincibles.
Yeah.
Maybe chuck him in, like, he's probably not going to go far, but.
Give him a chance.
Anyway, yeah, we've rattled off enough footballers there. We can always throw someone in if someone else comes to the mind. I think Zlatan's not top 10 European athletes, right? Tennis players.
Alright, we've got a few here. A few obvious ones that have kind of dominated for the last 10 years.
Novak.
I think you got to put the big three in straight away.
Who's big three for you?
Nadal, Federer, Djokovic.
It's not Andy, no? Big Andy. You don't like Big Andy?
I don't think Andy's top 10 athletes of all time, but I think he's definitely in the British conversation.
Chuck him in. Give him a chance.
To be fair, if Henry's in, does Andy get in?
Nah, Andy, if he didn't have his injury issues, might be a call him, but he's not. So, tough.
And then who's the greats?
Yeah. For that same reason, do you chuck Nadal out? Question mark.
Nah, the boy's the greatest tennis player on clay ever. Like, I think you gotta keep him in.
Yeah, but how many tournaments are on clay?
He's the only person in terms of that dominance category that would compete with the likes of Messi, Ronaldo.
I think Federer you've got to put in there just for his longevity and how long he's been.
Oh, like Federer is making the top 10.
I think in terms of tennis space, he has to make the top 10 just because for me, he's more iconic than Djokovic, even though Djokovic is arguably more successful.
For me, he's more iconic than Ronaldo.
He's also been there for so long, and he's just a good guy. He's likable. It doesn't matter what country you're from, you like Federer. You don't like Federer, like you kill babies. That's just the way it is.
That's what I'm saying. So you are including like role model, icon, those type of category, yeah.
Yeah.
But no, we'll have that debate in terms of the Djokovic, Federer, and Nadal debate. All three of them have an argument to be in the top 10. Like they're definitely shortlist. What about before then? Borg, Bjorn Borg,
Sampras,
Pete.
Is he not American though?
I think Bjorn was, yeah. Or is he? Is he Swiss?
What do you call your boys in the BBC?
Oh.
He won Wimbledon as an amateur. What do you call him?
I'll just do research here. Tennis greats, just help us out.
He's German.
Right, Pizza. Andre Agassi. What was he?
No, what?
He's American. Oh, John McEnroe.
I said Sampras in terms of Spanish. Is he Spanish, Sampras?
American.
No? Oh, is he? Yeah.
Yeah, so Sampras is out. What's B on? Be on board.
Let me 1 second here.
Borg Swedish.
Oh, Bjorny might go in there. Stick him on the shortlist. He ain't got a chance, but stick him in.
Andy Roddick.
Boris Becker. There we go. Boris Becker won Wimbledon as an amateur.
Where's he from?
Boris Becker. Aye, know what you're on about, Hutch.
He's German.
Yeah, get him in. Boris.
Great player.
One of my favourites. He's not going to be in, but I feel he deserves a shout in here. Andy Roddick, serve of a lifetime.
He's American.
No, I'm just saying. I'm not saying he deserves to be in. I'm just saying Roddick as a player. I'm just wanting to give him a shout.
Don't recover that now.
He's American. He doesn't
That is shocking, lad.
No, I'm just giving Roddick a shout out for the fans. I know he's American.
No, I'll tell you someone who's got a better serve. Joe Wilfred Songa, and he's French, so you could stick him in there.
What about your boy Chilich?
Right.
What about the big Greek guy?
We gotta remember what this category is for. Chilich is not top 10.
He's not great.
Is he not there?
He's
He's the guy that just loses his head all the time, isn't he?
yeah. And he purposely whacks the players with the ball. He aims for them.
Yeah.
Well, but in all seriousness, Ivan Lendl,
Shut up, Tom. Shut up.
Andy Murray's coach. Right.
Definitely sticking Boris Becker.
Nah, I'm sticking with the big three of now.
Yeah, but there was better players before them, or are they the best?
Nostalgia. I care about icons like
Boris Becker, got to chuck him in.
I'd say before we say this, we do apologise to any older viewers, but obviously we're 20 and 21-year-olds, so what we remember and what we've heard isn't like the 40s, the 50s, the 60s, etc.
Sport's bigger now anyway, so I think it's more competitive these days. I think I still agree, and I will always say this. I think if you put someone at the peak of their time now in sport, and you put them against someone who's at the peak of that sport 30 years ago, every single sport that person will win. The person that's alive the person playing right now. Because sport develops. That's the whole point of sport. It's a competitive sport, and with competitiveness, you develop. And I think you will always have a better person now than you've always ever had.
Yeah, but that's why I rate when the 100-meter record stood for so long for Usain Bolt.
Yeah.
Or maybe it was the 200. Michael Johnson.
Exactly. That's why how many Olympic records still stand that were made not in the 21st century?
That's a good point.
In fact, how many Olympic records still stand that weren't made since 2010?
Should we get on to maybe Olympics and athletes?
That's a statistical viewpoint on it. That's an actual... Because that sport is based on facts, whereas most of the sports are based on subjective opinions and stuff, not just the facts that come with it.
What are we saying about just athletes then, if we're moving on to kind of Olympics and stuff?
Usain Bolt's got to be... Oh, he's Jamaican. Never mind. You've got to say...
Mo Farah.
Yeah, Mo Farah for sure.
Yes and no with Mo, because...
He's a druggie.
No, it's not that.
Is he?
Guilty. I think...
Apparently they're about to release sensitive data on it, or someone got paid off about it. It's in the news at the moment.
RV probably don't know. Zach's got a running background, so that's maybe why he's getting a bit touchy about this type of topic.
Long time ago now. But I think with Mo, I think you got to throw him in there, but it's because of... It's not because he is, people have a misconception. They think Mo Farah, they think fastest over 5k, fastest over 10k in the track. But actually, he's not that fast of a runner. But he is an incredible tactical runner. So if we're going to chuck him on there, we got to chuck him on because he's an incredible athlete in terms of his tactics when he runs. And because he's a fast runner in the last 200, but that's because he's controlled the race. He's made sure it's a slow race, and then he attacks at the end. Because if you were to stick a pacemaker in that race, he would have no chance.
Yeah, but Zach, if you just relate it into the categories, achievements, double gold, 2012, 2016, length of dominance, 2 Olympics, icon, yes, role model, iffy, but
he's dipped into the half marathon. He's dipped into the marathon before.
Pretty sure he did like 1500 as well, didn't he? And win that.
Yeah, he broke. I'm pretty sure he broke the British mile record or something.
Remember, he was going to race Bolt. He was going to race Bolt.
When you think running that doesn't involve sprinting, you think Mo Farah. I think, and the fact that he's knocked all those Kenyans and Ugandans off as well. Fair play to him. Like, takes a lot to do that.
I'm going to throw in
they all team up in a race anyway, so it's like.
Yeah, no, at the end of the day, they have the advantage of growing up in higher altitudes and stuff like that as well. So
exactly,
it's incredible achievement to kind of even just compete with them.
Just backtracking a bit. Maria Sharapova.
No, druggie.
I asked, are we including role model, and you said it's about achievement. So we are. Right.
No, I said role model. I said yeah.
Okay. Right, back to.
I'm chucking a druggie in there, like, no chance. Serena, maybe, even though she's definitely on drugs.
I'm going to throw a wild card here. Just, you'll either really like it or not. Alistair Brownlee. Underrated.
Particularly for that bit when he helped out his brother.
And he's going to go again as well. I think he'd go 3 golds.
That's a great shout. Chuck him in. I would chuck him in. Like, that's a great shout.
Very underrated, and it's fair play.
Let me check what age he is. Can he get another Olympics in him? Because he's on for them 3 golds.
Will he get the next year?
31.
Yep.
Gold medals in 2012 and 2016.
Yeah, to be fair, actually.
I'm pretty sure there's a Spanish, like, fast walker who's really good. Search his name up. I can't remember his name. He's dominant.
It's a sport. It's a sport.
Yeah, no, it's Irish guy. It's an Irish guy. He's dominant.
Of course it's an Irish. Fast walker is Irish.
I was thinking about that the other day. It's the only thing we're good at in the Olympics. It's genuinely 50k walk. He bosses it every time.
50k.
What's it called?
I'm not even joking, man.
50k walk.
It's insane. I can't remember his name. Paul something. Paul Heffernan.
I would be concentrating so hard to just carry on walking. Like, imagine you get 40k and you just accidentally jump into a jog. You go.
Here, the walk is hard, alright? The walk's a hard time.
That's what I mean. Imagine you do 40k and then you accidentally just lift your both feet up at the same time and go, oh, Christ. What happens then?
I've just seen here 3 hours ago, Evening Standard, Alistair Brownlee to extend Olympic career to defend title in Tokyo. Well, not going to be Tokyo now, mate, but you know what he means.
Fair play, Big Brownlee.
Oh, the Olympics was this year. He would have been 31 going in there. Yeah, he's in the question. Like, oh, do you think he is above Mo Farah?
No.
Nah, Mo has done incredible.
But is that not just because Mo Farah is on a bigger sport?
No.
It's true.
No, because Mo Farah made that big sport. Who actually cared about long distance running until Mo Farah started doing it and winning? Like, no one. In the UK anyway, or in, like, Europe. And you can't deny that because, like, you've only ever known it for the time he's reigned, which has been since, what, for the last 8 years?
Chris Hoy?
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah, chuck him in.
What about the woman that did it and then went into equestrian?
Oh, here, what about Paula Radcliffe?
I was thinking Paula, but only sure.
You know,
Go through Paula in there. Had the London marathon record for ages. Had the world marathon record for ages. Like,
was she the one that crapped her pants?
Indeed. I think you just throw in for that.
I think she's more remembered for that though. That's what she's remembered for.
Nice resilience, isn't it?
I would definitely throw her in.
What about? Here's a good one. You ready? Adam Peaty.
Not done it yet.
after the next Olympics, then we can maybe chat about him.
Yeah, you gotta win 2 golds.
Nah, she only had 2008.
Greg Rutherford, he fluked that gold in the long jump and made a career out of it.
Yeah, do you remember when everyone was betting him to be a 100-meter sprinter as well, because his 70-meter run, whatever it was good enough to get bronze in the 100-meter final that year.
Really?
Yeah. So they wanted him to be a 100-meter sprinter, and it just never worked out.
Here, by the way, find out the name. It's Robert Heffernan.
And what's his achievements?
Okay, here we go. He won. Maybe not. He won gold at Moscow in 2013 and got a bronze at London 2012.
Right.
And then a bronze at the European Championships. I think we
But
just.
also, have you noticed there's not too many outside of Britain European giants in Olympics? Can you name it?
It's a good point. Unless
There's
there's
probably a lot of people we just.
yeah, it's probably like pole vaulters or high jumpers, something rare.
Yeah, I think there's a couple of German hammer throwers that wrestle with the Russians. Stuff like that.
I know Russians, you can't include Russian athletes.
No Russian. Remember that mission on COD? No Russian.
That's so good.
UK deaths rise to 456. Just thought I'd give a quick update live on podcast there for you.
Yeah, Chris Hoy has 6 Olympic golds. That is decent.
Yes.
Oh,
Tuck 'em in.
Bradley
Here's
Wiggins.
Another one. If they're British, if they've won sports personality of the year, surely then we got to chuck them in. That has to be another extra. That's like a little extra criteria.
What's that?
If they've won BBC Sports Personality of the Year, that's always a test.
I think one we've got to get out there. I know it's not Olympics, but Lewis Hamilton has to be in the top 10.
Yes, Lewis Hamilton's been. Michael Schumacher.
Yeah.
Mack is definitely in there.
Vettel.
In the shortlist. Vettel, he's good, but
You gotta do it on records, lad. He's won a lot.
But then again,
Hamilton's just kind of swept the floor against him since he's taken reign.
But then again, how much does the car come into it as well? That's the thing.
Yeah, it's a car thing. It's obviously a car thing. That's why they do a constructors' championship as well. But
well, what about
you can't deny that because Hamilton, I know, just stormed through McLaren, and then has just been at the top since being at Mercedes.
Yeah.
Sorry, just a random one. Are we going to throw in snooker players, Ronnie O'Sullivan, the likes of those boys?
It's a sport. It's a sport.
It's a sport.
What about MWG?
Yeah, Michael Van Gerven.
MVG, sorry.
He's got to be in there.
You gotta chuck him in, man.
Big Phil Taylor.
Has to be done.
Big man.
Making a bit of progress here, boys. So back to Formula 1. Hamilton, Schumacher, Vettel. Anyone else?
Personally,
Alan Prost, I think.
that's not what I was going for.
Or no, Nicky Lauda.
Nicky Lauda, Edson Senna.
He's Brazilian.
Sorry, apologies. Yeah, I was going to say David Coulthard, but I just realised he's not either.
He's Scottish.
What about Alonso?
Yeah?
Ooh.
No. I don't think he even...
Yes.
I think he only won one world title. That's not enough.
Yeah, but he did it as the biggest underdog ever. I think he did it for Renault, didn't he, or something like that?
Jenson
Yes.
Button.
Yeah, but he won it for Braun, who were world class that year.
No. I don't... No, there's no point.
That was purely the car.
Yeah, that was 100% the guy. You could have literally stuck a 3-legged doll.
Barrichello came second that year, Do you
This
know
is
who
good.
Barrichello is?
Ruben Barrichello. Baller.
Barrichello, knowledge. I think I would chuck in Alonso because he is. Everyone says that on ability he is probably the best driver.
Everyone says that, don't they?
What about Felipe Massa?
Fellow drivers say he's one of the best. I'll tell you what, in terms of hit rate, you got to put Grosjean in there. Grosjean's had some big collisions. That is highlight reel stuff. That is iconic.
Right, I think we're getting about...
When he mounted Massa's car. What was it?
Yeah, I think. No, you gotta go. I would chuck in Alonso. You gotta chuck in Alonso.
Right, I think there's going to be no one really else. In the
I think that's Formula 1 swept.
And then darts, we've got 2 darts. That's amazing. There's no more athletes.
What about cricket?
Cricket, yeah, I was going to say get onto cricket. Are we gonna just let me think here?
What are we saying on KP?
South African.
English.
Aye, South African, and also
Flintoff.
who?
Flintoff.
Andrew, Freddie, call him what you want.
No, I think
He's just a big name after his cricket career. His cricket career is literally him just getting pissed up north.
it's him on. It's the Giacomo adverts the mecca for him. Like,
Right.
League of their own spaces.
Alistair Cook.
I think he got genuinely. I think he got to chuck in Alistair Cook because he was pinnacle. So England went from being one of the worst Test sides in the world to the best, and he was pinnacle in that. Like whitewashing Australia in Australia to win the Ashes, huge. Destroying India that summer in like 2011, and him scoring like 200s and this stuff like that.
Yeah.
And like England haven't found an opening batsman since him, and have crumbled, to be honest.
I'd say the complete opposite to Cook is in terms of bowling wise, Jimmy Anderson.
I said Anderson earlier.
Yeah, Jimmy Anderson. Like I think
Big
you got to throw him in there. Like he has an end named after him at Old Trafford. So, and then obviously like Ben Stokes.
Yet?
To come back from the whole Bristol nightclub stuff, incredible PR stuff, to just get him back, and then to do what he's done, like best all-rounder ever.
And then what was the famous all-rounder called?
When Stevie G punched the DJ. That was funny. I don't remember that.
That's the reason we went on to lose a league. Too much media attention was on it. I remember that. I was like, that's just all crumbled from there. And then Rafa started having a rant about Sir Alex. And it just...
That's his head. Anyway,
right,
back.
another good sport we haven't touched on yet, which is very good for history. Boxing.
I was going to say rugby, but...
Anyway, don't just finish on cricket here.
I'm saving that one till end since we're on the Tell Rugby podcast.
What we saying in terms of who's the greatest cricketer for England? He's always there. Beefy, he's called Beefy. Botham.
To be fair, Syrian Botham. Yeah. But then again, like, did he win much?
I don't know. I don't think any cricketer's going to be in this, so move on.
Give him a chance, sir.
I don't think in terms of decoration, the cricketers are good enough.
Give Ben Stokes another couple of years.
There's not even any more. Is there?
We know we won't make it in, but just give him a shortlist, and we'll move on.
There's no other cricketers outside England and Europe, is there?
Not really, no, because they're all kind of West Indies.
Yeah, it's not really. It's not really for the.
Southern Hemisphere.
Boxing for me. Tyson Fury could go down as the greatest boxer of all time. He's in.
He's American.
No.
Oh, he's not. Sorry, never mind. Sorry.
Oh, shocking!
I was thinking about Floyd Mayweather then. I don't know why.
No, Tyson Fury doesn't go in there.
No, Tyson. Well, he hasn't proved himself.
Well,
yet.
Klitschko goes in there, and he beat Klitschko, so he goes in there.
Klitschko doesn't necessarily go in there.
Yeah, but like Eastern Europe needs a representative.
Come on, Klitschko dominated his sport. If we're going... You know what? Let's give Lewandowski. We need a Polish person in there. Let's get him in.
Honestly, the only person that's better than him is Ciro Immobile. Alright? Apart from that, Lewandowski's the best.
No, but I'm saying Fury, Klitschko deserve mentions. Not David Hay. AJ, yeah, for now I'll put him in. Olympic gold and stuff.
Barry McGuigan.
Carl Frammy?
Barry McGuigan.
Frammy?
yeah.
Frampton?
Legiago.
I think a lot of the best boxers
do.
though.
No way we're even considering him. There's
No.
Afri Khan, aka Jelly Licks.
Afri Khan.
What's Canelo? Oh, Mexican.
Gets him through that.
No, all jokes aside, I've got a good one. What was he again?
It's a good one.
Oh, come on, Tom, you're really teeing this one up, mate.
What are we talking about?
Speaking of teeing up, we'll go on to golf afterwards.
Flip. We've got a lot of sports.
And again, all the golfers are kind of really American though as well.
That's what I mean. A lot of the boxers, like Mayweather, and all.
Question mark?
Nah. Like Savvy, maybe.
Ian Poulter. Sure.
Just for the Ryder Cup, like, absolutely
Postman.
loves it.
Postman.
Loves the Ryder Cup. He is Mr. Europe, like.
But anyway, let's finish off the boxing. What was the boxings?
Fury,
go on,
Klitschko, AJ. I was gonna say Andy Ruiz.
There's so many
Mexican.
there's so many heroes back in the day.
That's what I mean, but most of them are American.
Yeah, they are.
Let me just do top boxer of all time. See if anyone's.
Who's the lad that does the gloves off?
Oh, Lennox Lewis. That's what I was gonna say. Lennox Lewis.
Yeah, no, Lennox Lewis is a consideration. You know what? I hate Tyson, but he's actually up there. Like,
What's Manny Pacquiao? No, Philippines.
Mexican.
Filipino.
Oh, Filipino, sorry.
You're thinking of a Canelo.
Yeah, no, you're right. They're all American.
Aye.
Americans
Apart from Lennox Lewis, really.
It's gonna be the same. It's gonna be the same for golfers. As
Apart from the people that deserve mention is McIlroy. Because he's nearly won all the majors. You can't joke around, you can't laugh because he's Northern Irish. He's nearly won all the majors. It's just very hard to do in golf. Mickelson,
I don't know. Like,
he's American.
If he wins the Masters,
Mickelson's American.
It's American, I
if he
know.
wins the Masters, he gets in there.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, Garcia.
Nah, he's not won enough.
What about? I don't know. Like who do you genuinely from Europe? Like who's dominated?
There's a couple of boys. I swear there's like a Nordic boy. What's his name?
Harrington,
She won.
Podrick.
Odrig. What about Savvy Ballesteros? But then again, he didn't really win majors. Like.
What about Lee Westwood?
No. Just Harry Subs. Fred Daly.
Would you put any English boys in them? Are there any English boys to consider?
Like Fred Daly, he won Masters, I think.
Are we judging it just off the Masters, eh?
No, but like
All the majors.
Fred Daly won. What about I don't know. Graham McDowell.
What? Who was the famous one?
Tell you what I've got Doherty's signature somewhere. It's back home.
Who's your famous one? He won.
Who's I think this one?
Is it Jack Nicholson? He's American. Before Jack Nicholson.
Bill Mickelson.
No, Jack
I'm just looking
Nicklaus.
at famous European golfers.
Nicholas.
Savvy. Nick Faldo.
Sir Nick Faldo, that was it.
Sir Nick. You know, he's got the knighthood.
You gotta respect the knighthood, like.
Yeah, but anyone gets that these days. Harry Kane's got it, like, and can't even speak.
Wait, what? Harry Kane is a knighthood? No way.
Wait. No, he doesn't, I think. I'm checking.
Here.
There was debate of him getting it.
25th, ranked the 25th best European golfer of all time.
Who?
Darren Clark.
Dan Clark was good in his day. Nick Faldo, McIlroy. Fair play, McIlroy, if you're in this.
Mark is up there, like.
I don't know.
I think scrap golf, there's no one jumping out. Woodsy's the only one, but he's American, obviously. That's the level you have to be at to compete with.
Nick Faldo, maybe.
Nick Faldo can compete.
He got 25 Ryder Cup points, most by any player.
He's won 3 Masters. You got to respect that.
Yeah, he's got 6 major championships. It's not bad. Like,
That's like Chris Hoy numbers.
yeah.
Also, quick one, cycling. Bradley Wiggins.
Here, back on the cycling, Chris Froome.
Chris Froome, yeah.
I would go Chris Froome above Bradley Wiggins. 'Cause even though Bradley did it on the track and did it in the Tour de France, realistically, like, it was Chris Froome who got him there.
Yeah.
Armstrong.
He's American. He's a cheat. He's druggy.
He bled steroids, like.
What about Mark Cavendish?
Nah,
he was always second fiddle to Wigan.
I wonder if Mark Cavendish ever won. But then again, Mark Cavendish was a sprinter, like, so he just was always
That would
after
be quite. That
jersey.
didn't he go into the velodrome afterwards? And he wasn't very successful.
Yeah, he was never. Oh, what about Victoria Pedlington?
Pendleton, that's the one that went into equestrian.
Yeah.
What about earlier? She
has
like
to go
dominated the velodrome and then
She
went
deserves a
into the
shout.
equestrian.
Yeah, she has to go in.
She's
there.
also beautiful
Vicky
as well.
Do you remember Beth Tweddle, the gymnast? Was that her name?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think she was like.
She did like one Olympics, I think, and then went
Yeah,
into
she didn't like dominate as far as I remember.
gymnastics is largely dominated by like China and America and Japan.
Yeah.
There's a few good British gymnasts, but they're not of all time. Like
Louis Smith,
yeah, Louis Smith and
the pommel horse,
It's his good looks that get him the publicity.
the bumble.
Max Whitlock.
Max Whitlock, yeah, he's not bad.
Max Whitlock has dominated, to be fair. He's got that. There's that young boy as well coming through. Wee blonde-haired boy, who's the same stuff.
Tom Daly, is he in the question?
No.
Nah. What did he win? Like, did he win any?
He won bronze at the Olympics, which is fair enough. He's not
come on.
like
No, he ended up winning gold. Something like that. He won gold in the one you do it together.
no, I don't know if he did. I'll check now.
Or did he get silver?
I bet you Tom Daly's only like 25 as well. That sums up when you search Tom Daly. Rugby comes up first.
The men's synchronised 10 metre platform in 2016. Is that not the one he did well in?
Might have maybe.
Gold medals.
Nah, he got bronze in it. Bottle job, like.
He's 25. He is young.
Yeah, he got. No, that's
He's
he
25.
Wow, really?
Yeah, because he went when he was 16. He went when he was 16 back in the day.
That's right. He was like the youngest, one of the youngest
If
ever.
he doesn't get a gold out of like 15 years of competing, that is genuine bottle job. Like he's had three world champ golds.
He went in 2008 and he was the youngest person to go to the British Championships.
You might get the synchro one. You know, he got in 2018 at the Commonwealth Games. He got gold. That's Commonwealth. China's the dominators, aren't they? So it doesn't matter. 2017, he won gold at the 10 metre platform. Yeah, he got bronze. He got bronze in 2019.
So if he started his professional career in 2008 and he's 25, what was he then? 14?
No, that's not real.
That is real, he was 14, it says here.
That's genuinely a joke. He's not born then.
He was
He's not
14.
born.
Third year, like.
He was 14.
I was playing. While he was off at the Olympics, I was off playing for Boydie in the Meds.
That's why he's only
He was
20.
off to Beijing.
Anyway, we've got to move on here.
Who's the guy I'm thinking about? I can't remember his name. Never mind.
I feel like
Right,
we've gone through
Ruggers.
them all.
Ruggers.
Just ruggers.
Oh, Ruggers, crap. Sorry.
Yeah, the rugby podcast. We forgot about rugby. Well,
So we're talking Sexton, Murray.
No.
no. You want to talk about achievements? What have you done apart from a quarter final?
Brian O'Driscoll.
Johnny Wilkinson. Here you go. Let's put some sense in your brains.
Right, Harvey, you're not going to like to hear this, but Sexton has won more than Wilkinson apart from the World Cup.
Yeah, and what do people think about when they think about rugby?
Drop kick.
Sexton's won 4 European Cups. You got to respect that's Champions Leagues.
Right, and how many people watch the Champions Cup?
It's not about how many people watch it. It's
totally different.
we could do that for any sport. We could talk about how many people watch cricket, but we still rate Alistair Cook.
Yeah, and that's why we haven't put any of them in it.
Anyway,
That's why Sexton's not going in.
I'm joking. Wilkinson. There's not many that actually. Wilkinson and Bald are on the same level of class.
Bard, fair enough. Not Sexton. I would take if we would have won the World Cup this year, Farrell, but we haven't, so tough.
Martin Johnson.
Good man. Vincent Black.
Terry Dusatois.
Terry.
Thierry does deserve a shout. He should have brought France to the World Cup in 2011 and went down in history.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
That's a real shame.
Bergamasco.
Thomas O'Allen?
Sergio Parise. I think you just got to chuck him in for the fact that like he was an incredible player who would have won amazing things if he was like any other nationality.
You couldn't woulda, coulda someone.
Oh, we Sergio though.
Any other English boys?
Like when you think of rugby, like genuinely, Alan Jones. He's on course to be the greatest, most capped player ever.
Yeah, I think Alwyn Jones depends. I think he got it right. Let's go. We've kind of gone off the in terms of what the criteria is. So we got to think about achievement in terms of Bod went on 4 Lions tours.
Yeah, like you got to throw Bod in there.
Alwyn Jones is probably going to go on 4 Lions tours, so Alwyn Jones is in. You got to put it into perspective. The pinnacle of rugby is Lions tours and winning the World Cups, so you got to put it in that perspective. So then I'd put in the likes of Willie John McBride.
No. I'd chuck him in like he's a local man. Johnny Bell.
Rory Best. Shut up.
Let me just.
Connor Gaston.
I did a real search to find him. I don't know where he is.
Jason Robinson, just for his celebration.
Yeah, to be fair, like rugby away intro, just for that.
That little midget running out.
No, but in all seriousness, let's have a serious chat here about. It's amazing if you can do one iconic thing on the biggest stage that you could be remembered forever.
True.
Just think about
Think about the fact that Bowden Barrett's done about 4 of them.
But think about.
He's actually a prick, isn't he?
But think about like.
A little mullet.
If Joe Mahler scored the winning try in the World Cup final, that is him set for the rest of his life.
But instead he's got a medal with
he has got an iconic moment. He went and grabbed Alan Jones' hold. That's iconic.
In terms of rugby players, like it's hard. Like Martin Johnson was World Cup winning captain.
Sam Warburton, 2 Lions tours as captain.
Nah. He didn't do anything club wise, like.
True.
Can't be iconic when you look exactly like those.
You really got to put Martin Johnson into perspective there for winning things, because he won a lot at Leicester and England.
I think you got to put Martin Johnson there. I think he's a genuine shout. And he's a leader.
Go for it.
Paul O'Connell.
Rugby representative.
Nah.
Hastings.
Peter Stringer.
Thinking back a bit. Hastings.
I said Gavin Hastings.
I think it's got to be a World Cup winner. I just think it has to be a World Cup winner.
Well, then it completely narrows it down to just England players. So
Yeah,
Martin Johnson and Wilkinson's the only 2 people that are going to go anywhere.
Yeah.
World Cup. Why are we not mentioning World Cup?
It's injuries, lad. He didn't achieve as much as he should have.
Yeah, it doesn't count with too long.
Alright, fair enough. Just
He didn't win a Premiership.
He did. Did not.
No, he was at Newcastle.
Oh yeah, fair. Fair play, like sticking with it.
Yeah, Wilson's still one of the best of all time. You judging him?
No, I'm saying Wilkinson shouldn't be in that bracket because he didn't win a Premiership.
Yeah, but in terms of iconic,
Yeah, he's iconic because of that drop kick and that.
he made this country love rugby.
Same as Alwyn Jones to Wales.
Yeah, but Wales is like a third of the size.
Currently, Alwyn Jones has 9 Lions caps. The record is Willie John McBride of 17. 17
Wait,
Lions
what?
caps.
17.
So he went in 62 to 74.
The man loves it, like.
Yeah, but that was
It's 5 tours.
Harvey, Tom Barchester, stick him in there.
And Gavin Hastings is the top point scorer ever for Lions.
Nah.
And he's had
I
7
think rugby
caps.
sell, to be honest. Like when you really think about it.
We're not picking Tom Barchester in for his appearance against New Zealand in like '64, whenever it was. No, world class. Like
We can put him in the shortlist. Right. Anyway, yeah, the only people there really, I'd say, is Johnson for achievement and iconicness, Wilkinson. But it's time now, boys. We're throwing out the names. Congratulations to everyone that you got a mention. You'll be sent a little present from us, a little trophy for making the shortlist nominations. Carl Frampton, you're very lucky.
The Jackal.
The Jackal. Right, so here we go. Are we going to start 10 or are we going to start 1 and down?
10 and down. 10 and down. 10 and down.
10 and up, sorry. 10 and down, sorry. 10 and down, right. So,
How do you even begin to do this?
yeah, I was thinking that myself.
you just got to throw names
Stuck a name and we'll debate it.
and then debate it and then
we
move
come back
them.
next week, you know?
For part 2,
Part 2.
we'll get to 5.
I think it's easier from 1. I think it's very much easier from 1 and then who's the greatest?
Let's go from 1. I'll start off Cristiano Ronaldo. There you go. Cheers. See you later.
No, I'd say Federer has achieved more than Ronaldo.
I'm gonna go for Federer here.
Oh, get off his ass. It's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yeah, but like the Fedster.
The Ronaldo. What do you want me to call it?
I think more people, Federer's more iconic. More people know Federer than they do Ronaldo.
Federer is a cross-court appeal.
What? Did you live in Switzerland or something? Are you having me on?
Everyone knows Roger Federer.
Are you
Yeah,
telling me
it's
about...
gotta be Federer.
Alright, go on their Instagram followers. Go on, do it.
It's gotta be Fed.
It's not about Instagram followers.
Just remind you of how many followers Ronaldo's got on Instagram.
You're the person least caring about Instagram followers. Now you're pulling it out.
Do you want me to just tell you how many followers he's got?
It's not about follow. He's a brand.
109 million followers.
But is he giving money to the coronavirus?
I don't care about that. It's nothing to do with sport.
Role model, lad. It's a category. Role model.
How many's Roger got? 7.4 million. Get a grip. Trent's nearly got more.
Oh, but his backhand gets him to the top, like.
Look at him. Just because he's got a good smile and decent set of eyebrows doesn't mean anything, alright?
Number 1. But then I'm debating that not.
You cannot be putting Roger as the best all-time European sports.
Yes!
No!
He's in. Roger Federer, number 1.
Oh, get a grip.
Lad, I don't even think.
We all just make our own top 10. That'd be the better way to do it.
No, this is the best way. Is just to vote and then pick. So 2, Harvey, you're going to push again for Ronaldo.
Obviously. Don't you dare debate it.
Novak has achieved a lot.
Shut up! You're gonna say no. It's gotta be. It has to be Ronaldo number 2.
In fact, we're going to it. Whatever. Right.
But has Iniesta and Xavi have won more than Ronaldo?
Oh, don't you dare even try and say they're better.
No, Ronaldo.
But then again, if you're doing that, you're putting Dani Alves into the equation. But he's Brazilian, so
Eric,
Right.
Well, for his team of the year appearances. Who do you think are right back? Yeah, Dani Alves. Go on, mate. You do it.
right. Ronaldo number 2. Number 3.
Lewis Hamilton.
No, lad. Chris Hoy.
Michael Schumacher.
Get a grip. Lewis Hamilton.
Well, Schumacher is better than Hamilton in terms of numbers.
Oh, shut up. No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not.
He might not be, but right now, Schumacher is better than Hamilton.
How much does the car influence Hamilton? No, that's the
Well,
thing.
you could... Okay, for that perfect reason, then we'll void the whole Formula 1 sport, yeah?
No, Schumacher deserves to be in there.
Yeah, we didn't talk about horse riding. What about AP McCoy? Shut up.
They drive. They ride a different horse every time. Biggest
Yeah, you want the sports personality of the year?
Right, how many...
Let me just
Schumacher
read.
comes out and drives again after his accident, then fair enough, he gets it. But he hasn't, so tough.
He was retired when that happened, lad.
How many Schumacher got? How many titles?
I'm checking
7.
here.
7. And, well, Hamilton's got 6. I like even numbers, so Hamilton gets in the head.
Oh, how can you put Hamilton ahead of him when he's won 6 and Schumacher's won 7? That makes no sense.
Because Hamilton is a big dog. Schumacher is a wee man.
Schumacher also did it with a car that, like, he did it with Benetton.
Shut up. He was at the most dominant Ferrari of all time.
No, but he did it with Benetton first.
Oh, Benetton, true. Treviso. Shut up.
Right, but back to here. Do you not think Nadal's French Open achievements is better than?
Don't be reopening that debate.
No, come on, tougher. That's closed.
Chris Hoy ahead of Schumacher. I'm saying 6 Olympic golds.
In terms of decoration, you're up there. But in terms of just like
Michael van Gerwen, he's up there as well.
no. You cannot be sticking that baldy anywhere near them. I agree with you, Schumacher. Okay, I agree with you, Schumacher.
Right.
As third. Okay.
And that doesn't mean that Hamilton's just fourth, you know. So fourth.
No, you gotta have a little break. You gotta put Hamilton like 6th or 7th or something.
Yeah.
Fourth, I'm arguing we go back to football. We stick Iniesta in there. Personally.
Iniesta is the 4th best European athlete of all time.
Yes.
A little man that sat in the middle and played a few balls and scored about 6 goals a season. Do you want to get me in? I'll get Iniesta's stats up. He did not score any goals.
Nothing to do with stats.
I think we got to go. I think we got to go another sport.
I think we got to go Lennox Lewis.
No, I'm saying Nick Faldo.
Nah.
You had to search him up.
I knew who he was.
I think genuinely, we go Chris Froome. He's incredible Tour de France.
Wigo's better than him, like.
Wigo is better. Wigo's done it both.
Wigo is so much better.
But Chris Hoy's above Wigo.
Bump him up at least 2 points just for those side bets.
It's tough.
It is tough actually.
Chris Hoy's decent. I think we've got to stick a female in there at some point as well.
Yeah, I think Paula Radcliffe's coming soon.
I'm thinking more Serena's American, never mind.
We need to do Americans after this in the next podcast.
Yeah, we'll do top 10 Americans next. Alright.
Yeah.
Because they are just better.
LeBron James.
Right. Are we going Chris Hoy 4? I can't see anyone else. 6 Olympic golds is calling my name.
Go on then. Stick with
Aye, and give us the Olympic flag where I'll give it to you.
Yeah.
He's Sir as well. You got to take Sirs into.
Wait, we need to go down Paralympic level. What about the werewolf?
Oh, and the Irish sprinter, the blind sprinter, he was good.
Ellie Simmons!
To be fair. And Mark McKellop. Jason
What do you
Smith.
think about Paralympics?
Nah.
Ellie Simmons is genuinely up there with one of the greatest sportsmen of all time. Greatest sportswoman.
I don't think she's in the. She deserves a shout out though. She deserves a trophy, which we will send Ellie one.
Go on, Ellie.
Right, 5. Are we going back? These tennis players need. Are we saying Iniesta, Nadal? Who's achieved more?
I think you gotta go Novak.
Top 10.
I think
What?
Djokovic is next.
I don't think Nadal's in the top 10. I don't think he makes it.
I want to get Novak,
that
but
makes sense.
Nadal's won more than Novak. But Novak's won
Nadal's in the top 15.
17 Grand Slams. Novak Djokovic.
Exactly.
What's Roger?
That's what I mean. Novak's massive. He's just icon-wise, he's not big. He's not a big personality. He just gets the job done.
Roger's got 20,
You gotta go Novak.
and Novak's got 6 years on him. Novak's debatable for number
I mean,
1.
Novak is world class. As soon as he came on, he just dominated. But he's just not like, he doesn't excite me. And it's like, oh, well done, you won a slam. Cheers, well done. Cheers.
Yeah, gotta get Novak deserves to be in there, lad. But here's a question: why does tennis, or is it just them boys have? They're just weird.
No, it's because it's an individual sport, so they get a lot more highlight.
Yeah, I know what you
Like
mean.
team sports, it's a lot harder to like next thing we'll do. Got another one after the Americans. Greatest teams of all time.
That's a
Ooh.
great
So
show.
you can talk about you can talk about All Blacks, talk about Barcelona,
Oh,
Spain.
England World Cup winning side cricket. Oh.
Anyway, so recap: top 5: Roger Federer, Cristiano Ronaldo, Michael Schumacher, Chris Hoy, Novak Djokovic. Number 6: George Best.
No, get off it. It's not in the top 50.
AP McCoy.
Have you seen his goal stats?
I don't care.
Tell for a wise up. He played for United.
Duchitois?
Terry.
What's Michael Van Gerven won? I'm not joking about Michael Van Gerven because he's won things.
Yeah, but it's darts.
He's only 30 as well. What's
What's
your peak? What's your peak for darts?
Say who's going sixth. Ronnie O'Sullivan. Has to be.
Ooh. The
Has
Rock.
to be. Look at his. Like, he's arguably higher than that. Actually, we probably give him a bit of discredit. Bit of it, harsh on him there. I think you've got to at least put him sixth.
What is it? What is it though for snooker? Like, what's the big thing you win?
World Championship.
He's still about Ronnie.
He's won 5 World Championships. 2001, 2004, 2008, 2012 and 2013. So, like, he has the longevity.
That is.
I think you've got to stick him there. Like.
And he has a personality too. Like,
I'm saying Chris Hoy's one more, Novak's one more, but he's a respectable sixth. I think that's a good place for Ronnie.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Oh, is Schumacher too high up?
That's what, lad.
No.
How?
Schumacher transformed Formula 1. Well, probably Ayrton Senna did. But
Yeah, right. We'll get the top 10 then. Debate it. Ronnie O'Sullivan 6.
Right, who's going 7? Iniesta.
Xavi's better than Iniesta, first of all.
Oh, shut up.
Alistair Brownlee.
Jurgen Klopp.
Jurgen Klopp's Mainz career was incredible, to be fair. Right, that big central defender, no one was getting past him apart.
Yeah.
What about Faldo?
No.
Get rid of Faldo, lad.
6 majors.
Good enough. Though then again, I think it's still too soon for Faldo. I think Faldo sneaks in at 10 at the moment.
Ian Buffon.
Cookie.
Alright, no. We'll go back. Wiggins and Froome need to come in now.
Yeah, okay, this is their time.
Wiggo.
I'm still going for him. I don't care that Wiggo did it in the track.
Stats speak wonders.
Wiggo is better, like.
I think Wiggins better.
No, he's not. Chris Froome is like, how many? He's won like 4 tours or something.
Right, one thing I'll ask you. Alright? Did Chris Froome star in a Skoda advert? No, he didn't. Thank you very much. There you go. That is iconic. Skoda. Do you remember the greatest advert of all time? Skoda made the cake. Do you remember that?
Yeah, it's a good advert.
That is one of the best adverts of all time. And then who was next up? Wiggo, driving a car around the mountains. That puts him there. 97.
Team Pursuit. He's a unit, like, where does it say? What even is achievements here?
He got it. I don't know.
Here we go. Major wins. Tour de France. 2012 won it.
He won gold at the Olympics.
He's 4.
Did he win that? He won that the same year, didn't he? Won it in 2012 and then he went Olympics 2012. Won the time trial or something.
He's a big name, like. He's a big name. I personally think Wiggo goes there, like.
Let's just see what Chris Froome's done.
Just think you gotta go for him.
Wiggo has to
Froome,
be
he's
there.
34. He's
Where is this rare boy tell? We've got
also, Froome was born in Kenya. I don't know, do we take that into consideration, that Froome was born in Kenya? But then again, we might. But Froome is from Kenya, so that's what I'm saying is British, is he? Or is he coming over and being dominant?
Okay. I would actually throw in Mo Farah at this point.
Farah, I forgot about him.
I think we throw in Mo.
Mo over Wiggo.
I think it's Wiggo then Farah.
Yeah.
Fine.
If Farah won the marathon, then he could do it in 2 different things, but he hasn't. Also, it says here, full name Christopher Clive Froome, nickname Froomey. Right, Wiggins 7, 8, Farah 9, Iniesta.
Let's get Team Sport Boy in.
Casillas.
Alright, Iniesta. For
Iniesta, like
Iniesta, I'm saying Iniesta, then...
Carlos Peel.
No,
What
Iniesta...
about
Oh, Brownlee.
Nick Faldo?
Get him out.
Nick Faldo.
Faldo, then Iniesta.
Decent European golfer.
It doesn't suit team sports, this thing.
Nah.
But that's why we can do greatest teams of all time. That's what...
But you just... then Iniesta wins something there. So, Faldo 9, 10, Nadal.
What?
Hamilton.
Oh yeah, I forgot about him.
And Nadal's won more than Hamilton.
You wanted to add sports personality of the year as a like thingy. Who won it?
Lewis.
I know Nadal's void of that because he's Spanish, but still.
I wonder if he's on overseas. But I think you go Lewis, Hamilton 9, Nick Faldo 10.
No, Faldo's more talented than Hamilton.
No.
6
No,
majors. Right, Hamilton 9, Faldo 10. So let's regroup and then go through. Right. Federer 1, Ronaldo 2, Schumacher 3, Hoy 4, Novak 5, Ronnie 6, Bradley Wiggins 7, Mo Farah 8. Farah is not 8.
Yes, he is.
Hamilton 9, Faldo 10.
Take it. I think that's a very varied and well-versed top 10.
If anything, you'd move Lewis and Faldo up and put Farah in at 10. That's probably the only thing I might change.
Has Faldo achieved more than Mo Farah? Yes, we're changing it. From the bottom,
Where?
Farah, Faldo, Hamilton, Wiggins, Sullivan, Novak, Hoy, play Hoy, Schumacher, Ronaldo, Federer. And then,
That sounds like a very good team.
and
Yeah.
and then I'm going to give 3 honourable mentions to people that narrowly missed out. Andre Iniesta.
Hey.
Nadal,
George Best.
George Best,
George Best is not honourable at all.
The Jackal.
and Carl Frampton. To be fair, Lennox Lewis deserved a shout. World champ, got to respect that.
Aye.
I think we just ended there, lads.
And obviously, as it's a rugby podcast, we're going to put in Wilkinson and Johnson for shout-outs.
Yeah.
But I'd say I did really enjoy that, boys.
That was fun.
Right, what's the next one then? We said Americans next?
Yeah, go Americans next.
No, Americans next, and then wait, does that count South America? Hashtag, that could throw a load of curveballs, that. You got Canelo, you got Messi, you got Neymar, you got Ronaldo, you got Pele. Alright, don't do South America, just do...
No, just America. Yeah, just North. Just do USA.
We can do all the continents, we can do South America afterwards, and then maybe Asia. Get with Shinji Kagawa. Kazuki Honda.
To be fair, Harvey, for someone that's lost a job, you've been the best crack you've ever been tonight.
I'll be honest, lads, I've had a couple of pints, but we'll move on.
Thanks anyway, all you boys, for coming together and just putting smiles on all our faces during this tough time. And we're sure we're going to pump as many podcasts as we can out here. Just give the public what they want. We're going to stick this team up on our page. Make sure to debate, say where everyone should be. Remember to like and subscribe. And I've got a few good content coming out for you in terms of rugby and classic articles coming out. So keep tuned for that. You want to say goodbye, boys? We'll say goodbye now. Cheers, boys.
See you in a bit.
Cheers, thank you, all the best.